Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. Just a reminder, we're in the midst of a longer-term buy signal that played out a month ago when we closed above 362.39, anticipating 524.64 as our ultimate objective. I'm giving it 5 to 8 months because along the way, we have and I'm zooming in a little bit here, we have a 7-month channel top at 469.54, which captured last week's highs. The same formation on the daily chart today is at 463.88. It can contain buying through the rest of October, and below which this market is quite susceptible to falling back to 362.39 over the next, 3 to 5 weeks, by the end of November, something like that. On the way down, we do have, where are you? This series, this channel structure. So this is kind of your 1 to 2 week swing trade. I know it gets a little complicated in here, but yes, holding below 469.54, you can play the short side of the market into the 350s, 360s again over the next 3 to 5 weeks. On the way down, we have respectable support at 404.87, which is a former 2-3 month rising channel top, and also this newly formed extreme rising channel bottom, the same angle as the recent highs that we put out over the last couple of weeks. So this 404.87 to 408.80 area, if tested over the next few days, and I think there's a good chance for that, can contain selling through next week. If you're a 1 to 2 week swing trader, you can bottom pick 404.87 to 408.80, allowing upward rotation back into the 460s again within 1 to 2 weeks. And the inverse is true as well.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Try it all free for 5 days. Cancel at any time.
If we were to push back into the 460s this week, you can play the short side 1 to 2 week swing traders back into the 404, 408 handle. But once again, over the next month or so, 353.49 to 362.39 remains in reach below 469.54. And if we were to close any day this week below 404.87, we should within a week, 2 at the most, then test the 353.49 to 362.39 region, where we could bottom out through the rest of the year, and once tested, round up from here into the 520s over the following, 5 to 8 months. That covers the downside pretty well. Let's jump to, where are you? Sorry about that. Where is the chart? Where is the chart? Where is the chart? There it is. All right, so this is a soft pivot point at 435.57. I don't see it as a 3 to 5 day swing trade, but I do think having closed back below the low of the high that was put out last week, we do skew to the downside for the rest of the week. So if you're playing one side or the other over the next 2 or 3 days, yesterday's settlement below 435.57 does suggest by Friday's close 404.87 to 408.80. If we close back above 435.57, a couple things. One is, yes, I do think 463.88 then in reach again by Friday's close. And I'll also then reduce this element as a meaningful pivot point because, below and above and below, how many times can you trade both sides of it before it really sort of loses its luster as a pivot point? But I still think it's valid. I also like the fact that we closed below Monday's low, which is the pullback high off of Friday's low. A lot of back and forth, a lot of rotational swings, but by a degree, holding below 435.57 does maintain a heavy dynamic, not only for the day, but into later week, that 404.87 to 408.80 area in reach over the next couple, 2-3 days. Upside one more time, I will mention that if we close the week above 469.54, which I think is a long shot, but if we did, then we're probably just 2 to 3 weeks away from reaching our overall overall 3 to 5 month objective, 5 to 8 month objective at 524.64. At 524.64, if you went long a month ago above 362.39, you can hold out for this level, kind of what I would call the near-term investor, where profits can be taken and the short side played at 524.64 on a quarterly basis. It is a 5-year channel structure that may contain buying well into next year. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I am going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Daily Tesla Report. Please click like, share, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursday's Tesla. You have a great day.